Tonight we are kicking off our weekly political segments leading up to Indiana's primary election on May 8th. It's a privilege once again to have former U.S. Congressman Mark Souder here to serve as our analyst. Welcome back once again. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Now, we know you were a congressman for almost 16 years. That started in, 1994 to 2010, but we want to get folks up to speed to let them know what you're doing now. You're an adjunct professor and coordinator at Trine University, a political analyst for WoWo Radio, and a columnist, not for one, but for 3 publications. Locally, you write for the News Sentinel and the Greater Fort Wayne Business Weekly, and you also write a column for Howie Politics Indiana. So you have been very busy. We want to get things started right off tonight with the big news of the day, and that is Rick Santorum suspending, calling off his campaign. You know Rick Santorum. What do you make of the announcement today?
We worked together on many different issues, and I consider myself a friend and ally. I knew he couldn't reach it after he lost Wisconsin. There was really no way to get the delegates anymore. The struggles in Pennsylvania, where all this money was coming at him, I think he finally looked at, I don't have the delegates, I don't know how to get the delegates, I'm being pummeled, my little daughter's back in the hospital again, I just need to fold.
And you think that's a good decision or not necessarily?
As a conservative, I wish he would have stayed in to keep the pressure on Mitt Romney, because many of us are concerned that he's like an Etch-a-Sketch, as he described it. But I think that if I was Rick Santorum, I'd fold too.
Okay. The other big issue we're talking about this week is the Republican race for the U.S. Senate. It's very hotly contested. We have Richard Lugar, obviously the incumbent, State Treasurer Richard Murdoch. Both of them are coming out fighting pretty hard. So let's take a look at some of their campaign ads.
This time, Indiana Republicans have a choice for Senate. Dick Lugar, 35 years in Washington, voted for bailouts, tax hikes, and Obama Supreme Court justices.
If Richard Murdoch got elected, I would say the same thing I said when Obama got elected. What a horrible mistake.
He's only trying to win an election for himself.
If he were senator, heaven help us, because Murdoch won't.
Both of them have several backers from different sides. Governor Daniels, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice, and the National Defense PAC are among Lugar's endorsements. Now, Murdoch has several backers, too. They include the Tea Party, the NRA, and several right-to-life organizations. This actually may be the Tea Party's biggest stage so far. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's really tough to say. It's not a good time to have been in office for twice as long as any other senator in Indiana history, or to be 80 years old in office. He's cast some difficult votes over those years. At the same time, he's an Indiana legend, has lots of money, and Senator Lugar should never be underestimated. Funny thing about the ads is they say you should never mention your opponent, but if you make him the son of Satan, I think it tends to work at times, and this is going to be a nasty campaign.
Yeah, we will see that in the coming weeks. They are taking part in a debate tomorrow night. It's the first one that Lugar's participated in 35 years. So what do you think each of them needs to do tomorrow night to take away undecided voters?
The key thing here is that an incumbent doesn't want to make a mistake, because you still have a month to run ads to get control of the campaign again. Senator Lugar's big challenge is not issues. It's going to be to show that he's not too old, that his mind doesn't drift, that he stays focused on the questions, and he doesn't come across as your great-grandpa, but rather as a United States Senator. Murdoch has to show, I'm up to being a senator, I can smile, I'm not just some kind of crabby conservative who's mad at everything, and I want to be your senator. Either one of those, if they fail, they'll lose, because this is going to be very close.
Okay, we will anxiously be looking forward to that debate tomorrow night. Thank you once again for your insight. You'll be joining us every Tuesday from now up until the primary, so we look forward to that.